zone. So getting involved in ACE actually exposed me to entrepreneurship, and now it's becoming a way of my life, and I've learned so much from ACE. So not only are we impacting our community, but the 93 members of SIFE Memorial have also been impacted and learned a lot from this organization.
And entrepreneurship maybe was something new to you, but not
Yes.
numbers, and I guess they have to learn numbers too. I mean, you also contribute that. I mean, these young entrepreneurs with hot ideas, it has to add up, right? So how much teaching do you do of just the basic hard reality of balancing the books?
There's a fair number. I think that was the biggest lesson we learned, that in order to be successful in business, you kind of need to know every different piece of the pie, let's say. So, for example, you need to know that bit of accounting, you need to know that bit of marketing, you need to know your communication skills, all the business ethics, etc. So that's the great thing about ACE, is you teach all the little pieces so they can put them all together and then go out in the world and make impact. So that's, again, I only knew one piece of the pie, but ACE taught me the other small pieces, so now I'm a little more
And
ready.
all these projects balance out. They all have a positive surplus at the end of the year. None of them are running something in brackets, like a deficit.
No, all of our projects always, it's not always the impact financially that we have, but also the impact that we have in our community. But like you said, some like the Pottery Studio, we help them secure money so that they can actually sustain their business. Through Think Green, there was a monetary value because through the recyclables, they were able to reinvest their efforts back into educational resources. There sometimes is that money benefit that will push them, but it's actually their spirit and willingness to learn and to be entrepreneurs that really offer them to excel.
And just as there's a varying range of talent, you know, some excel and some need a bit of help. How about ideas? Some ideas are probably winners off the top, and some are dogs, and then there's everything in between. How do you thrash that through?
Well, we have, each ACE organization has a process. So most organizations now have business advisory board. So we get people out in our community that are well established. So on our board we have accountants, we have entrepreneurs, we have lawyers. So they're very well knowledge of the business industry. We also have a 16-member executive, which is within our organization. So we have 16 members. And any project idea that comes to us or that we think of, we always make sure that we go through these people. So first we go to our board and just make sure that it fits our organization, fits the volunteers that we have. If we have time, sometimes, you know, we are full-time students, so we can't do everything. We'd like to think we can, but we can't. So they help us determine what is the best possible project that we can do. And then again, our executive will discuss it. And yes, I'm sure we've had some projects in the past that might not have worked, but we're lucky that a lot of things that have come to us have been beneficial, and the ones that we find the most impactful is the ones that we spend our time at, and the reason you've seen that we can make a difference, I guess. I don't know.
But how do you deal, or how do the young entrepreneurs deal with rejection? Let's say somebody believes in his or her idea. It's, you know, for them it's a winner. Right. For you guys it's not. How do you break the news?
Well, myself being the VP of the Think Green program, I have youth and little kids that are in the program that come up to me almost every day saying, "Oh, Liam, I have an awesome idea. Why don't we do this?" And like you said, when it's not a great idea, you don't want to be like, "No, that idea won't work." You have to be positive about it, but say, "Why don't we do this instead?" And so kind of give a spin off of it, or allow someone else to kind of contribute to that comment to make the project sustainable and to work. Because they're always coming up with new ideas of how to improve their marketing schemes, how to collect more recyclables.